Please stop. No. Hey everybody, you're officially invited to the night fun carne asada.
Yeah.
It's BYOB. I'm not providing shit for y'all.
It's funny. We do have family members that look like these Godzilla and King Kong.
Yeah.
Like those specifically.
You always got a flaco and you always got a stout gordo.
Yeah,
somewhere.
no neck motherfucker.
No neck motherfucker, dude.
Stingy ass motherfucker.
Well, today happens to be my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
Wait, today's your birthday?
Today's my
I
birthday.
thought it was tomorrow.
No, it's today.
Oh, happy
we're
birthday.
Yeah, we're just having the party tomorrow.
Oh.
Because we're like, no one's going to want to come on a Friday. Let's just wait till Saturday. And that way we can actually have, like, you know, people who have kids can find sitters and all that shit. You know?
Okay.
That's the main thing. But
What time are we supposed to be here? Because y'all have not said anything.
oh, we were going to tell y'all when it's time.
Just like, hey, show up. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, and I'll tell you after.
Okay. 10 in the morning. It's a brunch party.
It's a brunch party. I'd never understood brunch.
It's just fancy breakfast that you pay for more.
It's technically just second breakfast, huh?
Yeah. No, it's you wake up hungover, you go to brunch.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you wake up hungover after a long night of drinking, what's the move? There's the Waffle House.
Ooh, depends on where you're at.
Mm.
Waffle House here.
Yeah.
When I lived in Houston, it was Whataburger.
Okay.
A greasy ass fucking burger at 3 in the morning.
Well, we got Whataburgers around here.
I know, dude. Oh, God.
I haven't gone to the new one.
I'm gonna get so fat again.
I was expecting to go there like every fucking day, but they ended up taking forever to build the fucking thing before, because it used to be right by where I lived. So I was just like, man, fuck it. What the fuck? What's that name?
Madam Mirma.
Madam Emira? Thank you for the follow.
Why are you mad at me?
No, but like this is the thing. Like they've been popping up more Whataburgers throughout fucking Georgia. You can have that if you want it.
Brought to you by Dr. Pepper, zero sugar.
I always keep one on standby.
I thought it was just you having it here.
No, I always keep a Dr. Pepper on standby. Even if I'm not gonna drink it, I have it on standby.
This can's been here for 13 years.
Dude, 13 years ago, if I fucking discovered that the Dr. Pepper's zero sugar, dude, oh my god.
I think I'd be healthier.
Probably.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of which, do you remember, because we are products of the 90s.
Yes.
Do you remember when people used to have birthday parties at McDonald's?
Yeah, dude. People used to have birthday parties at McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was the fucking shit.
But why was that? Was it just because restaurants were trying to be more family oriented, or was it
Absolutely.
just because it was just easy to have like a birthday there?
They used to have like party packs you can buy.
Oh.
It worked out cheaper, and it brought business to their place because more people would come.
Yeah, people don't do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like nowadays, kids, the way how kids are, dude, if you ended up having a birthday party at McDonald's, you're probably like your friends are gonna clown you. You're gonna be like, dude, this fucking
You need to rent
this poor piece of shit.
You need to rent the Civic Center like a couple thousand.
Oh my god,
what the
dude!
fuck?
I used to hate when people used to make like non-eventful like ages like big parties, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously, like us being Mexican, there's always the quinceañera at the 15,
Yeah.
right? Which are also questionable. 15 guys, come on, let's pump it up. That's too young. That's too young to be fucking dressing up a girl and making her dance in front of her retarded uncles that have been drinking way too long.
I mean, it's at least she's not like whoring it up with the big like titties out and everything. It's just she's wearing it's almost like a wedding dress.
I've been to a couple where they were they were pushing the limits, dog. Although some of the craziest ragers I've ever been to were fucking quinceañeras.
Dude, quinceañeras get fucking wild.
Well, shout out to my brother-in-law. He has a catering company with his dad. They cater like tacos and shit, like street style tacos, whatever. Yeah. And
they did my wedding
one time. Yeah, they did mine as well. Shout out Kiko's Tacos. But the thing was,
y'all were late.
Bring it up with him on Saturday.
I will.
I should have made him cater tomorrow.
So you gonna refund me those 30 minutes, bud?
Yeah.
No, it was fine.
Also, I'm going to talk a little bit of shit. I'm talking a little bit of shit about the taco selection that Joe made for his wedding. Who the fuck gets chicken tacos?
For the whites, dude.
Chicken tacos are so gay.
Bro, we have whites.
That's the worst cut of meat for a taco.
Married white into the whites.
Let them learn.
Dude,
by. I mean, I saw that's just steak. You tell me they're not gonna eat steak?
Some of them don't.
Well, they can always do just a fajita burrito, just with the fucking like with the onions.
Well, we had to get like rice and everything too because I was like, yeah, we'll get tacos, and then they were all like, so we'll have like rice and beans and sides and stuff. I'm like, there's tacos.
I've been to so many taquerias in my life, and I have never ordered chicken tacos. I'm like, who the fuck gets a chicken taco?
Actually, some chicken tacos actually slap me.
I mean, if you have it in a good, deep, like, juicy marinade, yes, I get it. But the thing is, majority of the time, these hole-in-the-wall places, if they have chicken tacos, they're just there for the white people who don't, like, understand what they're ordering. They'll just go steak, chicken, that's it. They don't try pastor, barbacoa, carnitas. They don't try lengua. They don't try tripa. They don't try any of those.
I don't like tripa.
It's really depends on how they make it. I think it's better whenever they make it more crispy. When it has a little bit of crunch to it, it is really tolerable. I'll try it like that. Well, that's the thing. Whenever you go to some of them, they'll ask you, "Do you want it like semi or crispy, like more cooked?"
Do you want to see me or a duro?
Yeah.
Dámelo duro, papi. No, but no, like Hannah, she's learned with me, like when we lived in Houston. She was mainly vegetarian actually when I first met her, but it's because there's something goes on in her stomach. She can't have meat, like red meat.
Yeah,
fucking ruins her.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like she can't digest it or some shit like that.
Is it both with steak and pork?
No, pork is fine.
Oh.
But it took her a second to get used to pork again. Because I was with her, I was like, you ever tried tacos de trompo? And she's like, what's that? I was like, it's pork. She's like, I don't know if I can eat pork.
You ever had a taco de pito?
But the chorizo, man.
Hey, carnalgas, I got something for you.
But no, yeah, like she started eating more pork. And then, of course, she still ate the chicken tacos. But she can't have, like, beef. And she can't have barbacoa, but also she doesn't like things that are like really fatty. And that's the American side of that's Americans.
Yeah,
most Americans don't like super fatty things, and you see it whenever they go to restaurants. Like,
I mean, she married you, so
yeah, I know. And she chews on that gristle.
Yeah, you like that fat, don't you?
But no, yeah, like going over to her family sometimes, like they live in the widest parts of the world too. Yeah, it's a frozen wasteland in some of these areas. One of the places I went to where some of her family lives, it got to like -40 fucking degrees.
Oh my god!
Yeah, with the wind chill. I was outside. It hurt to breathe, dude. I breathed. I was like, ah.
Well, the thing is, for anyone who doesn't know, down here in Georgia, in the South, the humidity is so high that the wind fucking murders you down here, dude. Because people are like, oh, fucking Georgia, fucking, they don't know how to handle the cold. It was like, the cold down here is a little different than what most people are used. Yeah, it's a wet cold.
Yeah, that's how you get sick.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we were up there and like, they had there's a taco place. It's not Taco Bell. It's called Taco John's.
What the hell?
And literally, in the story on the wall, I was reading it, I was like, are you fucking serious? Some white dude went to California, had basically Taco Bell, and he was like, this is really good. I'm going to bring it back to the Midwest. And he opened Taco John.
Oh my god, dude! What it is with Midwest people being so like abruptly like distant to the idea of trying like food that isn't like,
dude,
really like blanded down.
Yeah, one of my in-laws, he when I was up to my sister-in-law, she was having her wedding, and we went up to there to like go do the wedding and everything. He took me to his favorite taco spot.
Oh god.
He told me, like, we pulled up, he's like, all right, I got to tell you this before we walk in. This taco place was featured on the worst places to eat on the Food Channel. I was like, why are you taking me here? And he's like, no, trust me, the salsa is good. I'm like, so we're just drinking salsa? So we walk in, and it's like, it is a white person's view of what a Mexican restaurant should be.
Oh, God.
So it's like, you know, they have like Dia de Muerte stuff up. They have the colors.
A Pancho Villa poster.
Yeah, they have the fat Mexican sleeping next to the cactus
a little
statue.
A little bobblehead of Cheech Marin.
Yeah. What's his face from Chips?
Huh?
Estrada, whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, it's something.
But yeah, so we order food, and he's like, he orders me food. He orders my food, dude.
I was gonna say they're playing George Lopez while you crying on the TV. It's the only thing they play.
Or the George Lopez show on repeat.
Oh God.
But no, yeah. So he orders my food. He's like, "No, I'll get you what you should eat." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then I look in the back. I'm like, "I want to see if there's any Mexicans working here." Bro, there was one. It was just this old lady, and that's why I knew the salsa was good, because she was specifically just making the salsa. But the other white people were making like the actual tacos and cooking the meat. I saw them throw fucking ground beef on the grill. That's it. No seasoning.
I'm
nothing.
sorry.
So we get the tacos, and I try one. I looked at it. I was like, "It is a white person's taco, but it's edible because there's salsa on it." Because it was just the ground beef, and the ground beef was like still kind of gray, like lettuce, some like diced tomato, the shredded sharp cheese.
Hey guys, when you drop the ground beef on the skillet, try not to use too much oil.
Yeah.
Really make the juices come out.
Remember, if it's browned, you got to throw it
Why
away.
Why is the Midwest scared of seasoning?
I don't know, dude. And then, oh, God, Midwest salads is a whole world, dude. You look it up on your free time, and you're going to be like, now you know why there's a heart problem and obesity epidemic in the Midwest. It's not salad.
I mean, don't they go heavy with the cheese?
They go heavy with mayonnaise and cheese. Like it's like, you know, it's like macaroni salad, but then they throw a bunch of random shit into it, and then like triple the amount of fucking mayonnaise, and yeah, and then they have one that's called like an Italian salad. There's no salad in that. It's just like the little swirly like pastas with a bunch of other shit, and then a whole thing of mayonnaise.
Yeah. I remember I used to have an old buddy whose family was from the Midwest. And I remember I stayed over at his place one day, and he was just like, "Oh, my dad wanted me to make him some breakfast, so I'm going to make him some Midwestern eggs. You ever had those?" I'm like, "No, it's just eggs and butter thrown in the microwave." They throw a raw egg in a bowl with butter on top of it, and they microwave it. And
I mean, I guess it's an egg.
I know, but I mean, how lazy do you have to be to microwave a fucking egg?
People, man, like, I mean,
just put it on a fucking hot plate.
Just eat it raw at that point.
Just eat it raw.
Yeah, you'll get the same amount of like carb macros or whatever the fuck you're looking at.
It doesn't make sense to me that people will go to that level of laziness, because it's like I don't understand why there's portions of America where they're not far off from like places that have amazing food, and just choose not to evolve or bring in. I wonder what would happen if you'd go to the Midwest and actually serve really good fucking food. What do you think it would go under? As in, like, they would be like, "No, that place, they overseas, too spicy, they overseason, the food's too greasy." Like, would that actually be a thing?
It would probably be expensive.
I don't think it would be expensive. I think it literally is just because like the
palate,
like they wouldn't be able to handle it. I remember,
I did after we went out drinking one night, we got back, and then I woke up early because I knew he would have a massive headache because he was fucking dead standing up the night before. His eyes were just like black, and he was just like, exist. And I called him and I was like, or I texted him. I was like, "Hey, do you want anything from? I'm gonna go grab some breakfast. Do you want anything?" And he's like, "There's a Dairy Queen down the road. You can grab me some cheese curds." I'm like, "Cheese curds?"
Yeah, they have cheese curds there.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "At Dairy? Okay, fine."
Yeah.
And I got him some cheese curds, and I was looking at the menu.
I used to get them sometimes.
And it breaks my heart because there's no sweet tea.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, "The fuck is this place?"
Dude? Well, I thought the Midwest would love sweet tea, but they don't even like sugar.
There's not enough mayonnaise in it.
No.
But no, yeah, like, and then like the celebration, like, we're talking about birthday party stuff, but like the celebration, like of the wedding afterwards, it was just, it's culture shock, dude. Like, I was sitting there, like, so when are we doing the Viva de la Madre? When are we, gonna tackle the guy and shit and throw him up in the air? Like, when are we doing all this shit? And also like the music.
When are we gonna get the drunk uncle on the roof so he can hang the piñata?
But no, yeah, like, what is it? It was very, like, subdued.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was being polite. I talked about this before. I was sitting there waiting for it to start, and this random old guy walked up to me and just started talking about Vietnam. He walked up and was like, "Hi, how you doing?" Shook my hand. I was like, "Oh, how you doing, sir?" And he just like, "Well, in Vietnam, I was, we killed a lot of people." I was like, "What are we talking? What the fuck did we say to set you off, dude?" And then
he just walked into the mine and his legs were on the wall and I didn't know what to do. I was like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Well, it was funny because like one of the guy's wives was sitting at the table and she was visibly Asian.
Yeah, I married her, killed her brother. I just felt kind of bad, so I took her home. She sleeps in the back room.
By law, she was mine to keep. Spoils of war. No, he was just old, and he just kept talking to us about the Vietnam War and, like, how all the bad things he's had to do and had to repent about it to God and all this shit. I was like, "Sir, are you all right?" And then someone else came up and started talking to him, and then he just kind of followed him and walked away. I was like, "Oh, thank God." Because I was waiting for him to start getting into, and we killed those damn foreigners and all this other bullshit.
Dude, this one reminds me of an interaction I had one time where I was at like this, like, you ever gone to like a dollar theater? The ones where you pay like $2 or $3 to see like an older movie in a movie theater?
They used to do that at the Holly in Dahlonega.
Yeah, well, I went to one that was up near like it was up where like a ex-girlfriend of mine used to live at.
Yeah.
And at the time that we were dating, we went to one of those theaters, and I remember we were in there, and we were just sitting there, just minding our own business, waiting around for the concessions to wear down so we could go grab some stuff and go to get seated. And this random old dude wearing a Vietnam vet hat with a Vietnamese wife, holding hands, and they honed in on us and walked over, and he immediately hits me with the, "Do you mind if a Vietnam vet can get your seat right there?"
Oh shit.
Nope. Well, yeah, people are calling for probably my birthday, whatever. But but anyways, yeah, he was just like, "Do you mind if a Vietnam vet can have a seat with him and with his wife?" And I was just like, "Oh, absolutely." So I got up and I let him sit. We're there, and then it dawned on me for a second. I was like, "Wait a minute, there's like 3 other fucking seats that are empty over there."
Yeah.
So this motherfucker just came over here to make me get up so I could have to respect him. I was like, "This bitch."
I was like, "Oh, I'm a communist."
I've been duped.
No, you just look at, "Did you lose?"
Sorry, this bench is only for winners.
And last time I checked, you fucking lost, bud.
How old was your wife when you met her? 6?
Now, did you rip her out of her family's arms? Or were they dead already?
I always think about that scene where Black Dynamite is talking about his Vietnam War, and he's just like, "This little kid, I didn't know what he was saying." He was like, "Tip tow how," and it was just like some shit like that.
But in my heart, I knew. Why Black Dynamite?
Why? I love that fucking movie.
Yeah. I heard the other movie they made, like that he's a cowboy, wasn't that great? I think you talked about it.
I told you about it. I watched a little bit of it. I just kind of droned off after a while because it just wasn't really going anywhere.
Yeah.
But anyways, besides the point, getting back on the subject of like birthday parties and stuff, that was one thing that always did bother me a little bit. Is like when you're young, you get invited over to people who clearly are not like Mexican.
Yeah.
And like the way that they go about, but even not even specifically Mexicans, just non-Latinos. They just don't know how to they don't have the same vibe. And then like when you're young, you think, "Oh, everybody must have fun at like this at like birthday parties." And then you go to a birthday party where a child isn't getting their head slammed into a cake, and
you try and you look like the fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? I thought it was really funny to see that become like a thing where these young Hispanic kids are going over to white birthday parties and they're slamming these kids into their cakes, and people are like, "Why would you do that?"
Because it's fun. Like, the little shit deserved it. Yeah. But
what's the worst that you've ever been caked?
There's a picture of it. My mom has it. It's
is he crying?
Yeah,
shit?
because my brother just fucking slammed my head through the bottom of the fucking cake. So I was like, what, 3 or 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit hurt. It's just me like, ah.
Well, here's the thing. I remember that happening to me as a kid, right?
Yeah.
But it was never the slam that bothered me. It was getting the icing in your fucking eyes.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
You get it in your eyes, you're like, it's fucking stinging, and everyone's laughing at you, and you're like, I'm literally in pain.
And then they start, quiere llorar, and it makes you fucking cry. You're like, ah.
Yeah, because they're teasing you. I'm just like, why is this a tradition? Why is this supposed to be? And then people start eating the damn cake.
With your boogers and shit in it.
Yeah.
I think I purposely started to, like, snort out if that happens. Like, just, like, when they push my head into it, just...
Yeah, I always told myself that, like, I don't think I have the heart to do that to kids nowadays, because I feel like they're a little bit too on the sensitive side now.
Fuck it, still do it, dude.
I mean, when's the last time you've been to a birthday party where you saw a kid get their head slammed into the cake?
One was my nephew's birthday. Dude, I was standing behind him ready, dude. I was like, I'm going to fuck you up, kid.
How old was the nephew?
He's like 11 now.
Was it his 11th birthday?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was recently.
I was like, if he was like a 5-year-old and you're just like...
I did it then too, dude. No, it's just fun.
Yeah, you're bringing out your childhood anger on another child.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you think. What do you think?
Get it, Yodan, huh? Look at him, he's gay.
No, he takes it like a champ. We don't do it as hard anymore because fucking laws.
CPS, baby.
Yeah.
Woo.
But yeah, what I try doing now is I try flipping my cake.
What?
Yeah. This is like the second year I've tried it. Or I've tried it 2 times already. And now I'm going to try it again this year. Because I'm trying to do that thing where you flip the cake and catch it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It hasn't worked. So, like, my last 2 birthday cakes have, like, my hands on it. Yeah. Just fun,
Just trying to see what you can get away with.
Yeah. Like, I don't drop it.
I want to defy physics with pastries.
Yeah. I mean, usually it's an ice cream cake.
Catch me next week while I balance 30 croissants.
How many donuts can I put on my dick?
1.
Wouldn't that be a hell of a way to realize that you have a small penis?
You bought a dozen, and you're just like, well, we got 11 left over.
They open the box, there's still a dozen in there. Which one did you use?
I'll never tell. And you have chocolate on your fingers.
They're all chocolate.
Or worse, none of them are chocolate. You're like, where the fuck did the chocolate come from?
It's all in your mouth. Oh, God. Like, what is it? My mom did for my niece for her 15th birthday, but she didn't want a quinceañera.
Yeah.
So what they did is they saw that trend on TikTok where like they put money in the cake, and you like pull it and it like keeps coming out like a fucking like ribbon of money.
Oh, okay.
And it was cool. And I was like, "You gonna do that for fucking me, mom?" Like, it was nice. It was cool. Like I just think it's cool that my mom still tries to find ways to make it creative and fun.
Yeah.
Like she's tried doing the it wasn't her or my sister. They tried to do the princess thing where like you put the doll in and then you pull like the little cup off and then like the moist frosting drips down and makes like a pattern on the dress or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I know for a while. Remember when people were doing the fucking like it was like based on something that like it was featured on like a Taylor Swift like music video where like she stabs a cake and then like it droops like red blood, but it's like a red food dye.
Oh yeah.
And then people started doing the whole thing. But the problem was there were some fucking crazy bitches that were having way too much with stabbing the cake that they were like
working something out there, Deborah.
It's like they're really working that one out. It's like they really fucking hate somebody.
They just lock eyes with you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Yeah. What is the...
I'd say it's a good question. When's the last time you actually remember having like a kid birthday?
True,
I don't remember, dude. I don't remember the last one. Like, I'm sure
either.
It was probably like being like 8 or 9. I feel like by the time that you're like in middle school, they kind of like the birthday parties kind of disappear a little bit.
I mean, your parents still try, but at the same time, you're like a year older, and it doesn't really work as much.
Well, it's just the whole fact of like when you're very young, the whole birthday party is really for the parents.
Yeah, you get fucked up.
Yeah, and because like think about like when people have like birthday parties for like 1 or 2 year olds, like that kid isn't gonna fucking remember. I don't remember that shit. The first, like the earliest birthday I can remember, it was maybe like me being like 5 or 6.
The earliest birthday I can remember is my brother's birthday, where he got the Super Nintendo. It was that Ninja Turtles theme one. You were still a baby, I think, at that time.
Yeah.
Or you weren't even born yet.
Maybe not.
No, you were born. You were just really, really small.
I was just probably a baby.
You were really pale when you were a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
I darkened up.
Yeah.
They left me out in the sun. Well, my dad was pale. I get the darker skin from my mom's side. But that's the thing. Like, I remember there's a fucking old photo.
Like, bro, I was styling that.
There's a photo where like grandma. It was a photo of grandma with all the first nephews, and I was the youngest one, or the first grandchildren. I was the youngest one, because technically, like at the time that photo was taken, I must have been like not even like a year old, right? And this was before, a lot of different like aunts and uncles hadn't had kids yet.
Yeah,
it was only like what 3, like 3 out of the 7 had children at the time. So it was like, because we come from a big family. We come from a family of 7 fucking like 7 people. Like my grandma was just dishing them out. I don't know what happened that summer, but she was getting down.
All in one summer. No,
I don't know what was going on at that church, but it was a cult or something. They were throwing dick out everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I mean, they're all from the same guy, supposedly. I think one of them might be fucking from somebody else.
Really? Who?
Huh?
Tia or Tio?
Huh?
It can't be the Tios because they all look the same.
I would say, actually, I might need to take that back. I want to say the first one, the oldest. He's very dark.
No, they look.
I don't know.
They look just like the fucker.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've only seen one photo of him.
Yeah, they all look like
all the guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's maybe. What about the women?
Now that's what I thought you were talking about.
I don't know which one would not be the odd one out. Okay, here's the best way to go about it. Here's the best way to go about it. We move on. Guys,
no, I remember the
too many listen.
I don't care. They have a problem. They can come to us, man. We're adults. We can talk about this shit.
No, okay.
Yeah, but
it's bad enough they just heard us talk about putting donuts on our deck. Now
they want to fucking listen.
I mean, who?
I'm up to 3.
It's been a good year.
Yeah. I just got to pull it really hard sometimes.
Thank you, Ozempic. I've gained it back. It's coming back, babe. Look at it. Look at it.
Like, if we're going to get really personal, it doesn't really change much.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like I said, like we talked about before.
I mean, you've lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, but like it doesn't really change much.
It just shows a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because you know what? And it's all the whole thing of like, because I know this from personal bits. Like whenever I'm at my biggest, my gut protrudes a little bit more.
Yeah.
And when you look down, it's not the most like appealing.
Yeah.
Feel.
It just looks smaller because you're bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you trim down a little bit, and you go down in fat. Yeah. Like then, body fat.
Yeah. And you look at yourself in the mirror, and you're like, I could do porn.
I can do soft core.
Nah, I want to get into that real fucked up shit.
What?
Nah. I don't see how people do that.
Do what?
Like the ones that are like, I fucking saw a clip forever ago. It was like this chick, and she's like literally fucking chained by the neck to a pole, and her hands are chained to the ground, and her feet are chained to the ground.
What the fuck? What did you get into?
Random fuck. No, I didn't get into it. It was, what is it? 4chan of all places.
And what the fuck are you doing on 4chan?
It was forever ago. We used to all be fucking stupid and get on shit like that. Yeah. Before it became all weird shit and porn.
Yeah. Was it fucking
E-Bombs World? E-Bombs World, yeah. But, yeah, it was that. And, like, of course it's traumatizing because they're just coming up to this chick and just beating the fuck out of her, dude. Because she consented, like, and everything. And, of course, she starts crying and telling them to stop. So they're like, oh, shit. So they're like, take her down, and then they hug her. They're like, you okay? I was like, no, dude, you just beat the fuck out of her. Like, she's not okay.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I'm just like, why do people get into that?
I don't know. Some people have really weird, like particular things that they like. I remember, it makes me think of this really old Louis C.K. bit where he talked about, like, meeting a girl at a bar, and they were, like, hitting it off, and he thought that they were going to hook up, but nothing happened, right? And then, because they ended up going back to her place, and, you know, things got kind of quiet, and then eventually nothing really happened, and then, you know, he just went about his day, and then he ends up having a conversation with that girl the next day, and the girl's like, hey, how come we didn't have sex? And he was like, oh, I thought you didn't want to have sex. You weren't really giving me, like, you know, the vibe that you wanted to do anything. And she's like, oh, no, I did. I definitely wanted to. I was like, oh, then why don't you tell me? He was like, I don't like to tell people. I like them to just go for it. And then And then he was just like, oh, I mean, do you want to try, like, again? And then it's like, no, it's got to feel real. And then he was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's like, she's basically admitting, like, oh, I love when dudes just rape me. Like, and it's just, okay, that's just weird.
Yeah, that's a weird one there.
Yeah, I mean, again, everybody is entitled to have whatever fucking kink that they have. But that's one where, like, it draws the line of...
Not for me.
Of consent. And it's kind of like that. You're like, I feel like you have to at least address it, like put it in your bio or something. Like, you know, hey, by the way, I like this to happen. If we made it this far, that means it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And also, it's also some cultures are different in what's it called when it comes to being promiscuous. You know, we're from like the Latin side of like the spectrum, and Latin culture is very, very wild and promiscuous. You know. But then you have, like, some of the Asian sides where you're like, what the fuck are they doing over there, dog? They got eels and shit. What the hell is going on?
He's blowing her up like a balloon. What the fuck?
It's one thing if you're trying to fucking just, you know, get oiled up and fucking eat ass or whatever. But it's another thing when you're trying to put live animals in each other.
Or the whole vomit thing they do.
The vomit thing.
God, dude.
I forgot to tell you, dude. The other day I decided, because one of the videos that we have planned to do soon, so, yeah, you know, if you guys are watching this video, you made it this far, or listening to the audio, we're going to make a gaming video of us playing VR chat. And the whole idea is us just exploring different areas in VR chat and see what kind of weird shit that we find. You know,
it gets fucking weird.
It's a very weird game. Yeah. I went to one of those worlds. Like, remember we went to that one place where it just has a bunch of different, like, avatars you can load up and stuff?
Yeah.
I was just looking for more avatars. There was a guy in there. I don't know where the fuck he got this skin, but the skin is just a photo of a guy smiling. Just a normal-looking guy. But one of the emotes changes the photo to a GIF of the girls from Two Girls in One Cup, like making out with the shit in their mouth. And I was like, bro, he was getting so many people with that shit. He would be talking and say, hey, what's up? How you doing? It's like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. And then he hits the emote, and you just see the GIF happen real quick. I thought it was fucking hysterical.
Dude, have you seen the people are like people mod their characters for Marvel Rivals? And someone modded fucking Venom. They just added a big flopping black cock to it. And so you can like jump from wall to wall as Venom and shit. And you just see this thing fucking flopping between his legs. He's like, just like.
The other thing I will say about VR chat that is going to be a little bit difficult is sometimes you will go to like the deeper, darker sides of VR chat because, you know, they have like nightclubs and shit.
Yeah.
But apparently, I didn't know this, but to enter one, I had to enter one world first. And they basically had this whole list of rules, right? And one of the rules was you will not be let in if you don't pass the vibe check, which is basically they have a bouncer in the front before they let you in. at the time, my character
was RPing.
No, my character was still Shaq, walking around in shorts, and that's it. It's just Shaq in shorts, and he's just smiling, goofy Shaq face, whatever. And then as soon as I loaded in, they immediately kicked me, and I was just like, "Come,
serious?"
It's like, bro, you didn't even give me a chance to talk.
Dude, my character.
I'm a hell of a vibe.
I was on there the other night, and I was just like messing with all like the avatars and stuff.
Yeah,
some fucking weird ones in there. But the one I have right now, and I fucking love it. It's Tom Nook from Animal Crossing, but he's sexy. So he's like a rock hard body, and he's wearing like little like leather shorts, and he has leather straps. And shit.
Yeah,
and he has like a little like the little pouch and everything on the side, and it's just his head on this body. So yeah, that's my character running around right now.
you should start talking to people in like the most like what's it like masculine voice as you can.
Oh, turn on the man voice on my
voice.
Yeah. What is I did that for a bit because I have a.
You didn't pay your bills this month. Looks like you're gonna have to hand it over.
I'm gonna take what's mine.
Tommy, Timmy, close the door.
And the bottom was like, he's gonna take it. But no, what is it? I did that once with because I was it's like a photorealistic grizzly bear. Walks on all fours, and you can make him stand up and shit. You can make him growl. People can ride you.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
So I was just sitting in that one little bar that we went to that one time where the fat ones were like rolling around and everything.
Yeah.
And I just sat there and I was just like messing with the settings and seeing what I can do and everything. And someone walked up and was like, "Bro, is that a fucking bear?" So I put on the chat. I didn't do voice. I didn't want to do voice. And I just put the chat and I was like, "Yeah, I'm a bear." Roar. And they're like, "Holy shit, he talks." I was like, "Yeah, bears can talk." So I just started fucking with people and they're like, and I just started talking about rent and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's funny. I was watching like some content related to VR chat because like it was basically just letting you know, oh, you can do this and this, and just to help you navigate the game, right? But this girl who's making the video, she was just talking about like, hey, if you're not comfortable talking to people, you don't have to, but you should try it because remember, these people are just random fucking people. Yeah. And for the most part, everybody who does talk on VR chat, they're just trying to talk to other people. Like, it's just what it is.
Like, we went to that campsite, and the guy's like, "So I'm autistic." Talking to the other character, we're like, "What the fuck, dude?" Oh. Way to start a conversation. Like, all right.
I mean, some people just put that out there immediately. I mean, it's kind of like, hey, I'm a straight cis male. I'm a gay guy.
You heard it here, folks.
Autistic. Don't clip that.
But no, yeah, like, we should have a birthday party in VR chat. There's probably a place that's a birthday party.
Maybe the McDonald's that we're talking about.
Fucking from McDonald's. Did you see that playlist I sent you?
Yes, he sent me a fucking Spotify playlist
it's
called
on the Discord.
It's what is it? It's gay rap.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of songs that have just been turned into gay anthems.
It's that one about Big Dick Randy. He's gonna fuck you on Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about a Dig Bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dig Bar. He's been making those for a long time.
God,
What's funny, he was on TikTok for a while, but the funny thing is he never showed his face. And I think it's because he knew that if people found out what he looked like, they would fucking try to hunt him down and try to, expose him or whatever.
God.
Some people are really good at anonymity, just trying to stay hidden as much as possible. But, I get it, especially when you're doing something that's, that people are probably going to clown you and say, hey, that's the guy that does the gay rap.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like people don't care, dude. It's like that's the thing that's really annoying sometimes, dude, because I used to deal with that sometimes at like jobs that I've had before. You'll have guys say very sus gay things and be like funny, jokey about it, but then you find out they're actually homophobic.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so weird to me. I'm just like, bro, you guys are literally talking about fucking each other. Like they were talking about, like, who would win.
In detail. Like, every vein on him. Like, what the fuck, dude? You can draw it from memory.
I remember one time I had a conversation, and I feel like I may have swayed his opinion a little bit.
Yeah.
Because this guy had asked me, and he was just like, I don't know what your political, beliefs are, but do you think do you think that people become gay or they're born gay? And I was like, oh, I think they're born gay. Yeah. And he was just like, why do you think that? Like you don't think that people just sway them into becoming gay? I'm like, no, because as long as
you trying to fuck, bro.
No, what I said was no. You know why? Because I had a relative where I was as a child. I was like, that baby's gay. Yeah. That's a gay ass baby. And guess what? He turned out to be a gay ass baby.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. He's still family, so I still love him. Family. I still care about.
He's
people.
happy because he knows who he is.
Yeah, and the problem
is they are.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I don't understand. It's like, why does that matter to you?
Do you know if they use different pronouns?
Who? I don't know. I don't know. Actually, no. I realistically, it doesn't matter. If they do, I will be respectful.
I'm trying to be respectful while we're talking about them.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is like. It's a matter of just understanding that, you know, people are different and you just got to let them do. It's like for people who like to get on their high horse about, you know, censorship and talk and get on their like high horse about, you know,
religion
or no, freedom, because they're always like America's the home of the free. You can't get rid of our freedoms. You know, it only applies to them. The freedom only applies to when it's something that's convenient for them, which is really fucking annoying. But that's besides the point.
Speaking of everyone, check in on your immigrant friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to do the raids.
Yeah. It was gonna happen.
Oh, check my Instagram. I put up a nice thing my wife Hannah sent over to me. It's you can report where raids are happening, and you can so that way people will know if it's safe to go in the area or not.
Yeah, we've been hearing some rumors that our area is about to get hit with some.
They're not too far from from where we are right now.
Yeah, because we just heard about that recently, and we were like, okay, we got to make whatever precautions that we need to, because, again, there's a lot of businesses and places that are run off of immigrant labor.
Yeah.
And also, some fucking places like Mississippi are trying to pass amendments that will basically allow them to turn immigrants into slave labor.
Yeah.
If you're not aware of that. Luckily,
they already do that with prisoners.
Luckily, the amendment or the executive order that Trump signed to try to get rid of the constitutional right of, you know, making a person a U.S. citizen by birthright, it got knocked out of court. A judge already said, no, this is unconstitutional. This is not going to fucking.
Well, it's not in effect. It's just him putting pretty much a lawsuit against it. There's 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah.
But they have to battle out in court now.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's going to lose. You can't go against the Constitution.
I think it's to change an amendment or anything in the Constitution. I think it's 38 states have to be on board to do the same thing. And then it has to go through Congress and everything to pass.
Yeah, it's got to be something really. It's got to be it's got to be a big chunk of
If they do it, if it's done fairly, it'll take probably longer than his fucking reign of terror.
Yeah,
for it to be passed or not. It's not going to get done during his presidency.
I just don't understand how people can stand here and act like we're not just becoming an oligarchy nation. We're being controlled by billionaires, and it's evident whenever the president, or the new president, I should say,
Elon Musk,
is surrounded by not just Elon Musk, he's surrounded by almost every fucking major fucking billionaire in America.
The guy from Google.
He had fucking Dana White from the UFC. He had all these big fucking profile multi-million-dollar fucking people, multi-billion-dollar people.
What is it?
And then fucking Elon literally hit the Zeke Hale in front of everybody.
Yeah, twice. Not once, because once is okay, you fucked up. Twice is now you really fucked up, bud.
You're telling me when he immediately did that, your first thought wasn't, oh, he just did a fucking Zeke what's it?
Sig Heil.
A Sig Heil. And instead you thought, oh, no, that's a Roman salute. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No one knows what the fuck that is. unless you just happen to have a background in fucking knowing this dumb bullshit. And then people
also, a Roman salute isn't an arm straight out. It's that, like, in camera, that arm isn't straight.
Well, the problem is one of the big problems is Roman salutes are often depicted differently in different medias.
Yeah.
And there's some medias where they do show it that way, where the arm is straight upwards. I don't know where the origin of that salute came from, because again,
Hitler's?
Yeah, well, the problem was with
from Mussolini, the Italian guy. He did something very similar, and the Nazis kind of like adopted it and changed it up a little.
The thing about that was really weird about the Nazis is the reason that they were so successful during their reign was because they just knew what to fucking do. They knew that if they used certain symbolism that's been around for a long time, it would almost seem like it's something that's like just already been permeated into the consciousness of people, and it gives it like a grander power. That's why they used the swastika, which was traditionally like a Buddhist symbol, right?
It's inverted.
Yeah, and then the way that he made his speeches, if you actually pay attention, they're actually very similar to how Trump does his rallies. He does these long, exhausting rants, and he does a habit of, using some aggression and showing aggression to kind of like get people flared up. And also, whenever there's an increased amount, like emphasizing nationality, that's a bad fucking sign, dog. That's a bad sign.
Well, they did a whole comparison. Like, Trump he's following the fucking playbook for like what Hitler did.
Yeah.
He's doing the same exact shit. He's putting people into power that benefit him and benefits them. It was a whole oligarchy thing as well. He put the rich friends in power. He's putting first of all, he got rid of DEI for the government. He fucking put a bunch of people on paid leave right now.
That's what,
and they're out the fucking door pretty much.
That's what, diversity, inclusion,
and
integration,
something like that. I don't know,
something like that.
But
thank you. Yeah. Shout out to my sis. She's out there.
But yeah, it's just like you're doing the exact same shit, and there's people over here being like, "Oh no, he's not." It's like. And I know a lot of Republicans out there are huge World War II like buffs. They fucking love World War II.
Yeah,
they talk about it all the time. They study it. They have fucking Nazi memorabilia in their home because they collected like fucking baseball cards because they want to wear it, but they can't. And now they can. And you're telling me that, for one, that wasn't a Sig Heil. Two, he's not doing the same exact fucking thing. It's just like he's literally doing what Hitler did. Rounding up people that are the unwanted, the immigrants, the people that are unclean, and putting them into literal camps on the border before deporting them.
Yeah.
People are going to be fucking dying. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's just like the amount of people that just turn a blind eye because, make America great again. But,
I think the problem,
stupid.
I think the problem now is that politics nowadays has become this whole thing of like fighting over this weird sense of morality over like, oh, you're either fucking traditional values or you're fucking like woke sheep, whatever it may cause. Which also, I've always felt weird whenever people were saying that they're anti-woke. Wasn't the whole concept of woke being that like you're aware that things are fucked up,
Yeah.
That was the whole idea and premise behind the idea, what is woke. And also, it's crazy to think that, so the party that aligns itself with Christian values is just blatantly stealing human rights.
My eyes.
And then, what the hell are you doing?
No, it's just catching the light.
No. And then, and the other thing, too, the one thing that I love that was brought up, it was brought up by Bernie Sanders, is the fact that the reason why things have crumbled, the reason why the things have crumbled for the left is because, like, one, the left was not really putting into consideration on how much focus they should have been putting on the working class, because politics, more than anything, are always a class war. And right now, the oligarchy, which is the fucking top 1%ers of America that own all the fucking wealth, are the ones in charge now. Guess what? They're the ones getting the tax breaks. We're not getting shit. Oh, no. Actually, let me take that back. If you make more than $300,000 a year, you're going to get a tax break. So congratulations, people in that who qualify in that category.
Yeah.
But That's not a lot of fucking people. Not a lot of people make that kind of money.
Yeah.
And the thing also you have to consider is how, in what way, what has Trump said other than like, oh, I'm going to make it to where things are more affordable? He put an executive order for them to look into the reason why people can't afford things. Meanwhile, he's giving fucking, Silicon Valley all the fucking funding and money. He's dipping his fucking ass into crypto, dropping crypto coin bullshit day one of taking office.
Yeah. The thing is, like, he's still, what was it, February 1st, I think is when it's supposed to happen. The tariffs to Canada and Mexico are supposed to start.
Yeah.
That's just going to make everything expensive coming into here. Because, again, people are just taking his word for it that the tariffs are going to make things better. No, we have to pay that.
Yep.
In the end, we foot the bill. But people are fucking stupid. And just because they bought the merch, don't read books.
Well, that's the thing, dude. It's not even, I don't even think it's stupidity. I think it's just blatant disregard for.
It's a cult.
Well, it's not even the fact that it's a cult. It's just the fact that, like, you are so stuck in your own echo chamber that you're not willing to just do a little bit of research. It's literally a Google.
Well,
you just have to do a Google.
People don't want to be wrong.
People are like, oh, we are paying more in cost of everything because of fucking Biden's tax plan. But we've been under a Trump tax plan for the last 4 fucking years.
Yeah.
That was the tax plan that he set up. And all the record fucking great economy shit that was going on during his presidency was the fucking aftermath of fucking Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm.
And then Biden had to fucking pick up the pieces of all the bullshit that he fucking left behind. Now again, I don't think Biden did that great of a job either. He was too fucking old to be there.
Yeah, he
was pussyfooting on too much shit, and that's what made the fucking Democratic Party look weak. Basically, what Trump did was he did what Ronald Reagan did to Jimmy Carter. He made Jimmy Carter look weak and made him to where he lost the re-election. He took over and then basically, used that to fucking propel his popularity like over the top. Yeah. Guess what? Reagan got shot and survived. And they made a joke about it the following rally.
Mm-hmm.
Trump got shot. It feels like a setup, but but that's enough attention for people to feel some type of connection with this fucking guy. Yeah. And that's the thing that's so fucking irritating. Is like, what did the Democratic Party do other than just put on fucking concerts at their fucking rallies? Like, again,
they didn't have enough time. That's the thing. If they would have switched over to another candidate, if Biden wasn't stubborn and kept trying to, like, no, I'm still running for presidency. Yeah. If he would have passed the reins on a lot sooner, gave them more time to do their campaigning for the new person, be it Kamala, be it whoever else they choose, I think there would have been a better chance. But yeah.
Okay, moving on. I think we spilled on politics. I'm getting heated.
Go back to parties.
Anyways, socialism. Anyways, oh no, passing on. I'm passing.
Oh, did you hear someone got arrested because they said that they were talking about on TikTok that the next person who does something shouldn't miss for Trump?
No.
Yeah. Dude was telling on TikTok being like, next person who tries to shoot Trump shouldn't miss. He got arrested by the FBI.
Hey, if anybody noticed that you can't find Luigi Mangione on TikTok anymore?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that?
There's certain things you can't find anymore. Things that, affect all of us because TikTok is, who is it? Zuckerberg's about to buy it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I Google Tiananmen Square? Why can't I No, I'm serious. You can't type it in. It won't let you complete it. It'll change the word. The autocorrect will be all fucked up. The same goes with socialism and communism, and the same thing with any type of hate mongering. If you look up Zionist, if you look Palestine, it does not show up. It's fucking insane what the algorithm was changed. Do you think it was bought by Meta?
I think that's what
that's the rumor.
Yeah, because it's all conspiracy, but it seems kind of to fit because what is it?
I've been getting a lot of Facebook ads.
Yeah, because Facebook, the day before it shut down, Facebook made a TikTok, and then it shut down. And then when it shut down, the whole little thing was saying, like, Donald Trump, our president, is working on making this right, pretty much. It's not what it said, but it's pretty much just saying that. And then when it came back, it said, thank you. It was like just sucking Donald Trump's dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
What people are saying is, oh, it just went down so they can switch the servers over to Meta's.
Mm.
Yeah.
The other thing that I did also notice was that me and my wife discovered this. We had heard some rumors that, hey, your algorithm gets kind of better if you block everything that's like Facebook off of your TikTok. So that's what we did. We went to the TikTok page for Facebook and blocked it.
Oh, you're keeping TikTok?
I still have TikTok.
I'm getting rid of mine. I'm just pulling all my like all the recipes and stuff that I saved on.
Yeah,
I'm just pulling all those off and getting rid of it.
I'm still finding like normal content, but the problem is sometimes you do find some bullshit. But anyway,
it's just gonna become propaganda filled. That's all it's gonna become. Like if Facebook, if Meta does buy it, like if it comes out that they are gonna buy it, it's just gonna be such a cesspool of misinformation. I mean, and there's misinformation on there already, but it's just going to get worse, and it's not going to benefit anyone. The people who are on there putting on, you know, actual news that people should know about, things that are happening in, you know, in the House of Representatives or Congress and their state capitals and stuff like that. That's not going to pop up if it benefits the people.
Yeah.
It's just going to be all, I'm betting money on this. It's just going to become very right wing. It's going to be a true social extra.
I have doubts on that because I feel like a lot of people are still going to stay on TikTok and still be anti a lot of that. And a lot of people on TikTok are also indifferent about politics.
Well, yeah, but the whole like being against all that stuff, that guy was exercising his freedom of speech and saying the next person shouldn't miss.
Yeah.
And he got arrested by the FBI.
Yep. Well, I mean, I guess technically they could rule that as fucking making terroristic threats. I don't fucking know.
But it's just talk.
I know, but again, they literally rallied about anti-censorship and they're censoring people from saying.
They talk the right talks.
That's what I'm saying.
The same exact fucking thing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they literally are censoring people. They're censoring voices.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear the shit that they've been fucking spouting against for like all these fucking months. They're literally saying, hey, you're trying to censor us for us not being able to say the F word.
Yeah.
But guess what? You can't say anything anti-American or anti-president. Well, this also, criticizing your president is not anti-American. No. It just means that you are criticizing a person. You can love America, but you could also hate America's government because of the way they're treating Americans. Does that make sense to people?
Just like we have the right to, and during a protest, if you want to burn an American flag.
But the thing I was getting
there was a whole battle in court to protect someone's right to do that. It's your right to do whatever you want. Not like whatever you want, but like your freedom of speech is your right. So I feel they're going to start infringing on
it. Makes me think of, like, you remember there used to be that one fucking person that would get mad at you for not doing the Pledge of Allegiance, and they'd just they'd be like, you know how many fucking people died for your right? And I was just like, yeah, they died for my right to not do the Pledge of Allegiance if I so choose. That's literally what freedom is, dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, do you not understand that? You are literally complaining about stripping. You're literally talking about stripping away people's freedom.
Because you don't like it.
Because you don't like it.
Yeah.
That is literally what people have died wars for. People came to this country and chose to fight for their own personal freedom, for religious freedom. And guess what? Freedom of religion also means not believing in one either.
Yeah.
Okay? This nation was never a Christian nation. It was a nation just based around the concept of doing your own fucking thing. No one's going to tell me, like, what I can and can't do. Like, it just is what it is.
I remember it was a couple of years back. There was a whole, like, Supreme Court, I think, fight about this one guy who was he was Sikh. You know, he wears the head wrap and everything, and he joined, you know, the U.S. Army because he was an American citizen. He wanted to be in the Army because that's what he felt he wanted to do. But because of his religious beliefs, he couldn't cut his hair because that's one of their beliefs, and he had to wear his head wrap.
Yeah.
it was like, I think, a year-long fight for him to be able to keep doing what he believes.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, you have to cut your hair. Why? Like, he keeps it in a tight bun. It's not going to get caught on anything.
I also hate
I
also hate this idea that Republicans have built this narrative that nobody in the military is non-Republican, or nobody in the military is potentially not a cis straight male.
Oh yeah, there's lots of gay people in the military.
Yeah, people. But
yeah,
again, like, I don't know where the fuck they're coming up with this idea that these people do not like also.
It's because they think gay people are going to be too busy butt fucking each other or scissoring to, protect our nation.
If you're thinking about that all the time, I think that makes you gay.
Yeah. Like, if you think about men just slapping penises together all the time.
I'm not bothered by gay shit because I don't get involved in gay shit.
Yeah.
If you're concerned about gay shit, then you might be gay, dog.
Yeah. You're thinking about it an awful lot.
You're thinking about it a lot. You might be gay. It's okay. Go talk about it. Go talk to your compa about it over at Carne Asada.
I kind of want to grab
Yeah.
I like how he's balancing it on my head.
Yeah. I like Mothra in the distance. Like, she's coming over.
She's coming over to get Godzilla. That's his wife.
Yeah.
Tus niños están en el carro, ya vámonos. Déjame pistear. God, how many fucking times at like birthday parties, like they fucking like we're all trying to sleep and then the adult men are outside, music fucking blasting. And then it's like 7 a.m. the next day and they're still out there doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, how much can you fucking drink? And they're out there like just fucking out, dude.
I remember.
That's just fucking wild.
I remember waking up like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and they're still out there.
Yeah, dude.
Like, the fire is dead. It's fucking freezing out there,
Yeah.
and they're still holding on to dear life.
Still drinking.
They're still drinking. Like, they can't fucking help themselves, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like it's a disease. It is a disease.
It's an addiction.
It's an addiction.
You're an alcoholic.
It's fucking wild, dude. People just fucking go for it.
It's a huge problem. Like, alcoholism is a huge problem in Mexico. A lot of nations have that problem. Like, it's a big problem in Japan and Korea, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Which is wild. But it's like...
It's just work life takes over, dude.
But it's normalized.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, yeah, you go after work and you get fucked up, and then you wake up and go back to work.
Actually, I just learned the other day that they did a study in the UK, and they found out that people with ADHD have a life expectancy 7 years shorter than the average person because...
Hey.
No, the reason being is because people with ADHD are more likely to become alcoholics, addicted to smoking, or consuming nicotine, and they're more likely with having issues with impulse control. And that does make sense because I was a smoker for a very long time. And
I drank a lot.
I never really drank that much, but still, like, these bad habits become a thing. And also impulse control where, like, you have some people in our family that are quick to, like, get violent on a drop of a dime.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'm starting to think that this is genetic.
No, yeah, we got some hot blood in our family.
You got some hot fucking blood, dude.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the same time, you fuck with my family, I might just kill you.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Like, we might be fighting and shit like that, but if a family member comes and is like, oh, they did something to me, it's like, where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, I feel like I'm more in control than I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that some habits are fucking...
Just every now and then I kick the cat, just for fun.
There's just some days, man, where you just can't help yourself. You want to be fucking stubborn as hell.
Dude, that was me. What was it? It was earlier this week. I was just at work, and I told my boss, I was like, "Yeah, I'm having a rough day today," and she was like, "You're okay?" I'm like, "No, I'm just like I'm on fucking edge today." And she was looking at me like, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything, but I just wanted to let you know that if someone fucking says something to me, I'm probably not gonna have a job."
I mean, at least you're honest about it. I feel like if you're straightforward about shit like that, like, because I think the worst thing you can do is go do something you don't want to do and then potentially pop off.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fuck something. You're gonna fuck your life up.
You know what I did though? When I got home, that's the day when I was texting you and I was playing body cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like, what other way to relieve stress than to like virtually kill people and hear them gurgle? I
do want to try that game out. It looks fucking amazing,
dude. It's fucking like it's too real sometimes. Like when you get shot, your character's like, God.
I mean, I bet that shit looks fucking great now that we fixed up your PC, because that shit's fucking looking like super like nice. That's the thing, dude. Like the other day, like I was pushing my PC to see like how much performance I can crank out of it, because I'm like, well, shit, Joe put that one game up to fucking like the highest setting and it ran just fine. I wonder what the limitations of mine are, because yours is doing at 1080p.
Yeah.
But mine's at 1440 because of like because it's a different graphics card, whatever. And I mean, what would be?
Although I will tell you,
you can push 1440, but it would be useless if your monitors aren't 1440.
No, but I will tell you, that room got warmer.
Oh yeah,
yeah, because it's now pushed. Which I guess is that's why the CPU fucked up, because it got really hot.
It's that, but I think we put it on wrong.
Okay. But I think the heat had something to do with it, because the heat coming out of the back of the computer playing, what was it, the Forest 2 on like ultra graphics. The game was running fine. I didn't have any stuttering, nothing at all. It was perfectly fine. But you just hear my PC, and the fans are going, but it's just warm air. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ! I might have to like crack the case open. And let that air out while I'm playing games.
Yeah, you might just need to just work on the ventilation a little bit. I mean, it's got front and back fans. So
and the top is...
oh, yeah, you can put fans on the top, too.
Yeah, I might do that to draw some of that hot air out of there.
Yeah, well... Best advice I would give is make sure that the only exhaust fan, like, is only to have one. If you want to do that, like mine's got one in the back, and then it's got the two big ones in the front, the one for the cooler, and then it just expels out the back. You never want to put too much exhaust. It's better to actually. Some people even say it's better just to have all the air pumping in, because it'll just circulate the whole time. It's whatever you.
I'm gonna do one of those mineral oil fucking cases. Have you seen those?
Yeah,
those things are wild, dude.
I mean, they work for a lot of people. I don't like them. I feel like, because think about you have issues and you gotta take that shit out.
Yeah,
it's a pain in the fucking ass.
You gotta drain it, and
I've been seeing a lot of videos lately, because like the newest like high end graphics cards are coming out by NVIDIA. And people keep being like, let's make the most expensive fucking computer you could ever imagine. Yeah. So like, most expensive AMD CPU, most expensive motherboard, most expensive RAM. Why is this RAM so expensive? We don't fucking know, but we got it. And then they put it together and they're like, this computer costs more than my fucking car.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
All right, let's play Minecraft.
Oh, I do want to do that. I want to download Minecraft and then just put all those mods on there to make it like hyper realistic.
Yeah.
And just blow up my fucking PC.
Well, there's a lot of good games coming out this upcoming month that are worth checking out and seeing like what kind of performance you can push out. I mean, you have the big one for February is going to be Monster Hunter Wild is coming out. But there's also I think there's that Avowed game that Obsidian is coming out with. I don't know if that's in February, but I know it's coming out this year sometime.
Avowed?
Yeah, Avowed, I think it's called. It's basically Obsidian made their own Skyrim.
Oh, dude, I downloaded this one game. They use the same like engine they use for the fucking first Half-Life game. It's a horror game, completely free. Dude, you're fucking scared the shit out of me. I was playing it, and then like this one part you're like in the dark and you have a camera and you have them to take pictures to like flash so you can see a little. And this fucking face comes out. I was like, yeah, and you're like, whoa, shit. But I forgot what it's called. It's like the cold night or some shit like that.
Oh my god, I forgot. I watched the fucking announcement trailers. They're coming out with Ninja Gaiden 4.
What?
And it's made by Platinum Games and Team Ninja.
Ooh.
So Platinum Games, if you don't know, they made Metal Gear Revengeance. They also made Bayonetta, and they made a bunch of different fucking awesome hacking systems. And the trailer for it looked fucking sick. And then they're like, it's coming fall of this year. But
those games were fucking hard.
But before they ended the thing, they were like, but we got one more surprise for you. That same day, it's available right now on Xbox Game Pass, Ninja Gaiden Black 2. So it's Ninja Gaiden 2 remastered and the Unreal Engine.
Oh,
and it looks fucking amazing.
I have the Game Pass.
It looks fucking insane. I'm gonna bring up the footage just because that's how much I'm like geeking out about this shit. But like, it looked fucking sick, dude. It's been so long since I've even like played a Ninja Gaiden game, but this game like brought back so many memories of just fucking like getting pissed off at not being good at video games and shit.
Why'd you turn off the sound? So I haven't played Ninja Gaiden. I just get pissed off. It gets fucking hard.
Look how fucking sick that looks, dude. So the big thing with Ninja Gaiden 4 is he's in the game, of course, but there's also an apprentice character.
Through the land of the dead.
It's not the big
Dude, anytime you hear a game is going to be remade in Unreal Engine and you see the fucking trailer, you're like,
thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
I don't know what it is about old school hack and slash like Ninja-esque kind of games, but they bring out the worst. Because I'm just like, I am a ninja. Dude, if I dress up as a ninja and play this on stream, how long do you think it would take before it gets taken down for like acting like a terrorist?
No, you wouldn't if you just dress like a ninja.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But this game, oh my god, it looks so fucking sick. Anyone who hasn't fucking seen it yet, go check out Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, the official announcement trailer. It's fucking awesome. But here, I'll also bring up the Ninja Gaiden 4 one.
The shiny foil, your business card.
Yeah, I'm not advertising this. We're switching back to this real quick.
Vistaprint. Adobe Creative Cloud.
Oh my god, it got rid of the skip. Or as soon as who is this bitch? I hate you, and I hate that cat.
Oh, look at the cat.
Fuck that cat.
What?
Several years ago.
Yeah, whatever. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, he's doing the surfing on Sonic.
Oh, that shit looks so fucking good.
Oh, wow. What, is he not wearing his hat now?
No, that's the apprentice character. Yeah, that's the new character. And then, I'm guessing they showed us some boss fights, which is pretty good.
What in the fuck is that?
I think the quality drops. I don't know, but it looks fucking sick. I love me some ninja shit. I don't know who this bitch is, but I'm gonna find her on Rule 34.
What's her name?
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? This is it. Ninja Gaiden 4 trailer. Rule 34. It's just this video with a dick.
Ryu Hayabusa.
There he is.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
They changed up his costume a little bit. He's still doing his.
The thing I don't understand is, like, why does he have to have such a tight, shiny costume?
Why is he white?
So you've
Is he white?
I don't know.
Raven.
No, he's Japanese.
I know, but they really make him look white. Like, they really white him up.
Oh, the apprentice is Korean. Tell by his like K-pop haircut.
His K-pop haircut.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited. I don't know if the Ninja Gaiden Black is going to be on Steam, or if it's only exclusive to Xbox Game Pass. If it is, I might just fucking resubscribe. Damn it, Xbox! I knew you were gonna do some bullshit like this.
I'm gonna go home and download it when I get home.
They're gonna fucking dick tease me into getting fucking Ninja Gaiden. They know I want that hard rock. I mean,
cock.
something. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. I'm not gay.
No, I'm gonna download it now. I'm gonna play through. You know, I'm gonna stream it while I play through. Is that way people can watch me get angry at the game?
Dude, yeah. You have to be very vocal about it.
Yeah, I do. You're just gonna be fuck.
Oh, but if you could do me one favor, every time you pick up an item, you gotta go. Make everybody on stream as uncomfortable as possible.
Ronald Weasley.
What?
It's Leviosa.
Oh,
Leviosa.
That's never not been funny to me.
Stop it, Ron. Stop. Oh.
You know, they made a part 2, but they had like the censor some of it.
Really?
Yeah, because there was a part of it which was very blatantly sexual, and it got demonetized off of YouTube. So they re-released the video with it censored, and they were like, "Hey, if you want to watch the real thing, you got to go to our Newgrounds." it's
fucking Newgrounds.
Because they're like,
wait, who made? Was it Oni?
I don't remember. But the thing is, the explicit version wasn't that bad. At least I don't think so. It's just that it was advertently sexual enough to where YouTube was like, okay, we gotta flag this. We haven't started streaming on YouTube because I do want to start storing some of these streams, like the full streams on YouTube. But the problem is, I've just been making sure that the bandwidth can handle this mainly first.
Excellent right now.
Yeah, it's been doing great, so I'm probably gonna keep it at the settings I have. But no, the thing is also, if we start streaming on YouTube, we do have to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, we do.
That's the thing that fucking sucks, dude. Like Twitch is pretty dope for the most part of what they'll let you kind of get away with, as long as you're not being like, if you're not explicitly trying to send danger towards other people, and you're not like, I guess inciting, like, I guess what, violence in other ways, or obviously being sexual. You can't show your peener.
Watch me.
I am the peener.
Just wear a dick costume and you're just a dick on stream. Can you do that? It's a costume.
No. I saw this video where a girl was getting away with basically like filming a scene, but what they did is they replaced like the dude's shaft with like a fruit.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, but what they did is like they just laid the fruit on top of it, and she was filleting under it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So they were fucking.
Huh? No, she was giving head.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she was actually doing it, but they had like, I guess like a zucchini, cucumber, whatever, hovering above it, so you don't ever see it, but it's happening. It's so weird.
Did you clip it?
Huh? I don't know, dude. People are coming up with all kinds of shit.
Oh, I need to change my settings on Steam.
Why?
Because it's showing me all the fucking like porn games too.
Yeah, I
like,
toggle
all
that.
The ones that are like on sale.
I do occasionally toggle it back on because just to see what fucking
it's
comes
some
out.
Weird fucking.
It's
games,
some
dude.
weird shit, dude.
There's one where it's a hack and slash game, but if you lose, you get to watch like a 10-minute video of your character getting fucked by whatever killed you. And I'm just like, I mean, it's $5.
Dude, I saw this one where it was a game, an RPG, with like old school 36-bit graphics on both combat and storytelling and animations.
Okay.
And the way they did it was so fucking nice. Like they actually did a really great job with like how the animations are. But even though they put a lot of effort into how good it looked and actually having a viable combat system, the game is themed around having sex with as many mythical creatures as you can.
That's hot.
Like it's fucking crazy. Yeah. But then again, it also brings the question, it's like, are you telling me that you fought the Cyclops, the fucker? So you basically beat her up, and then you
And
took
raped
what was yours.
Yeah, this is my prize.
But she enjoyed it in the end.
Yeah. There was another one that I saw. It was a Hades clone. So like that isometric top down where you're running around doing like the levels and stuff and getting through them.
Yeah.
But you play as nuns, and all the nuns have like Triple H titties, and they all do like the whole attack system was really fucking rad, and it had a whole like skill tree that opened up, and you get to select things. But again, if you lose or if you meet other characters and you progress the story, you just have sex. Yeah, it's just like okay, I get, but you're a nun.
Yeah,
I think it was called like Battle Nuns.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's weird.
No, actually, I think it was called Battle Nuns That Fuck. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Dude, there's some that have that's just that cell shaded Japanese style.
Yeah.
But I remember I saw one game where every girl character had like tits that came out to here. Like every character, every single character. This was made by one guy with one very specific like giant tit kink.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
a lot of Japanese men have that.
I don't understand how you think anyone could have tits that big and still have like the smallest doll-like figure.
Yeah. Or
Like,
their backs aren't fucking like hunched over.
Yeah. Like that should be painful.
Yeah.
I mean,
also they're like gravity defying because it's of course like the animes where like they run around. It's like
yeah. I mean,
the titties are always in slow motion.
I've showed you that one like photo of like the big tit like goth streamer that shows up on Twitch that just shows her cleavage, right?
Oh yeah.
But they're so ridiculously big. And I'm just like, how is that not just debilitating? You have to prop those bitches up on like two fucking.
She's got a stand underneath.
She's got like two crutches and just holds them up.
Kickstand.
Kickstand.
Yeah.
There's no way that you can't. It just doesn't seem viable to have that much meat.
Oh, dude, you should do for your birthday. Just
so
do like
much meat.
Do like a birthday Twitch stream and see how many titty pics you can get for your birthday. It's like, it's my birthday.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be something. That's not gonna be a good explanation for that. You know what would be great if I solicited nudes from strangers on Twitch.
Dude, no, and I was on fucking like when I was on VR chat, that was when I was about to get off and go to bed. Fucking I was just like messing with the settings again, trying to like mess with the height, see what will make it work. Because sometimes if you like mess with the height, it fucks up the animations. And this guy was walking around, and he was like this really like weird looking black shadow like avatar. It was creepy,
like Shadow from like Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, like a. It looked like a shadow creature of some sorts, but he had texture to the shadow.
Oh,
it was creepy. Like it was. I saw it and I was like, ugh, what the fuck is that? And he was walking up to people. How old are you? And people were like, yeah, I'm 17. He's like,
that reminds
too young. And he walks away.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Though that actually reminded me something. I wanted to show you this because I was like, bro, you got to check out this fucking game. It popped up on my recommended.
What is it?
And
which porn game is it?
It's not a porn game. It's
also all the dating sims are funny.
Yeah, the dating sims are funny.
Yeah.
Another one that's got like real like Korean women like in it. Like it's all like video of them, and you have to just basically talk to them, and like it's just a selection of different things. But
oh, dude, you know what we should play actually? No, actually, because it has our actual data on it.
Have you seen this?
Dreamcore?
This shit looks fucking crazy, dude. It's like a psychological horror game.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah, and like it's got a little demo, but the whole game looks like this.
Yeah. It's like it's a backrooms game.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like, it has a demo out, whatever, but I just saw the trailer.
That level's fucking creepy. I've seen that level before. So there's like a little, like the sun starts going down, and once it goes down, everything's pitch black, and there's these creatures running around. So you have to hide in the houses. But most of the houses are fucking locked. Yeah. And then they'll like chase you around the levels and shit.
This game looks interesting, but I
Yeah.
was just like, because I saw it like in my recommended, and I was like, bro, there's somebody like fucking playing it.
Yeah.
But I was like, bro, this game looks dope. I want to fucking play it.
Yeah.
Though,
What is it? It's a fake dating sim game, but it teaches you how to do your taxes. Have you seen that?
Oh, why is this on sale right now?
Persona.
It's a great game.
What's
It's
Hot Lava?
It's literally the game.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, like you have to avoid. Like it looks really fucking cool.
Okay.
Yeah, let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, dude, that'd be fun.
It came out a while back, but it looks really cool. Like you
It's
play
only
like
$6 right now.
you play little puppets, and you have to like I guess you do parkour.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess
this looks fun.
I guess you have to hit objectives or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like
I think it's a race.
Oh. Fuck it. You wanna play it later?
I'll buy it. Let's see. I might play Helldivers today.
Of course.
Yeah, it's fun, dude.
Yeah. I
Jump
get
back on
bored.
it.
I've noticed. You know what my limit? You know how I know if a game is good?
Yeah.
I know a game is good if I've made it past 50 hours playing it. 50 hours seems to be the cutoff for me for most games if I don't feel like the game is that great. And there's only been
Did you see the comment?
what?
Denise said, "Hurry up."
You can tell her to
Shut up.
yes. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and
Put them on stream.
I'm gonna block them.
Put the camera up here. Get the camera. We're going on stream with them.
I see remove comment due to terroristic threats.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
We can end it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
It's about that time.
Yeah. No, play Helldivers again with me and my brother. It actually got a lot better.
It's not even. It's just I don't even feel like downloading. I don't have the room for it.
Oh my god.
I don't. Look at all this stuff I have. This is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, we gotta do Portal 2. Yeah. Oh, Tiny Glade, you got that?
Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
I got a good chunk of games. I just don't have them all downloaded. But no, I was looking at the games. I know if a game is really good if any of them I've clocked over more than 50 hours because I have a lot that I just check out after 50 hours, right?
Okay.
And there's only 3 games in my Steam library that I've passed the 50-hour mark with. And that's Elden Ring is the highest because I've played that the most out of any game that I have. Red Dead Redemption 2 and Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice.
Those are the only 3 games that I've gone like above and beyond like
They've
50.
added a bunch of stuff to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah. I was thinking about replaying it because the thing was like I made a sorcerer character and I got pretty far in the game, but I haven't played it in so long that I kind of forgot where I left off. But I was already kind of like at that point where I'm like, I like this build, but I'm kind of like I liked Karlach so much. I was like, damn, I should have made that my character. And I was just like, maybe I'm just gonna restart the game and I'm just gonna play as her through the whole game because I like her so much, dude. She's so fucking good.
Everyone likes her.
She's just so good in combat. She just beats the fuck out of everybody.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. I didn't even care about sleeping with her. I was just like, whatever. I got the green bitch. And then and then I got the goth girl.
Yeah.
And then I almost fucked the vampire. But then I was
That
like,
one's
wait a
a
minute, no.
freaky
I
animation.
was like, no, that's gay. I don't want to do that.
If you have sex with the vampire, it's a pretty freaky animation because you have sex at a graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, they did like. Did you ever see where the studio released the statistics for what romance would happen the most? More people fucked the bear than any other.
Of course they did.
Because they were like, gotta fuck the bear, dude. Yeah.
Gotta get the achievement.
But okay, but that's the thing I'm curious about. Did the bear have the human dick, or was it just the bear dick? That's what I want to know.
Does the bear have a red rocket?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm not Googling bear dick because you're gonna get different results.
Yeah, you are. All right, end the stream and we'll Google
Okay,
it.
I mean, oh my god. Also, I was thinking about this. Do you think it's time to change up the fucking music? We've been using the same in and outs for a while.
I like it.
Let's switch it to Simple Plan. What's the Scooby Doo? We're coming after you.
Hey, Dad, look at me.
Hey there, Maria. I got your picture.
That's All Time Low.
Oh.
Did you know they re-released that song?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, they re-released it, re-recorded it, and they don't sound like whiny bitches as much anymore into it. It sounds really good.
I still like that music. It's not that bad.
I do too. But
it's got its place in
it was
history.
a good redo.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bye everyone.
Anyways, thank you if you made it this far for listening to another episode of The Night Funk. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The Night Funk Podcast. You can find us on YouTube at The Night Funk. And then also catch us here every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/9funkplays. You can also find Joe on Twitch at
Also in the Woods 1.
Also in the Woods 1.
We're still number 1.
We're still in court trying to get the original back, so we're trying our best.
If not,
we're gonna change it to Also in the Woods Official.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
I think what's gonna be funny is people will be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" To be like, "I'm the official Bear in the Woods."
I need to look it up and see who has that name.
It's got to be somewhere on Twitch.
Yeah,
it's got to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless it's an old one that maybe was like, what if he was like a neo-Nazi that had to ban off the platform, and then you're just like, "I'm back, bitches.
I'm bringing it back.
I'm bringing it back."
My name's Elon Musk.
Oh God! What you're faking fucking game footage to look cool.
Yeah.
God, the fact that he did that's such a geek ass dumb nerd shit to do. Like anyone gives a fuck that you're good at PoE. Fuck you. Anyways, whatever. Later. Bye.
Bye.